Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to another video. Today we're gonna get started with the Arctic Doc Knock and Yeti 2-pack. So let's get started. First we're gonna start off with Doc Knock. So let's get it in there. Arctic Doc Knock looks utterly fantastic. We have our new cape design, the Arctic hood for his parka. We're gonna take the hood back so we can remove it and see that the new helmet here, the new design looks really awesome. I don't know if you guys can see how good that looks, but to give you a better look, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop the head off very quickly. I'm going to talk about it right now. And if you don't know, here's how you remove the head. You go from the chin and you slide out. You can see that face sculpt is there. And if you've never seen it before, your first time tuning in, let's pop it out so you can see it. And we're going to pop the head out completely so you can get a look at the Arctic style helmet. Like I said, it's really beautiful. It looks really nice. I love that it's semi-translucent. And like, I get this nice silver base underneath, but it looks really good. We're gonna pop this back in. Protect your head. It's like a helmet. And as you can see here, we have a beautiful parka design. We have the web gear for him. We have a holster for his ferryman. We have some sidearm here. And then we also have this beautiful cape, which is wired, that we can get done really nicely. It flows very beautifully. But what's really cool about the new parka design is that, let's say you didn't want to do it with the cape on, you still have a normal parka here. You stay well protected and done. The web gear stays on as well too, looking very good. I left an item there. We'll talk about that later. Left a couple of items on, but that's how well they're disguised here. As you can see here, articulation wise, we can lift our arms up. We do have a beautiful double joint here. We can rotate down. Our gauntlet swivel still remains. We still have ab crunch, and in our ab crunch with our parka on, it's going to remain in there. You can crunch forward pretty deeply. It doesn't seem that way with the parka on, but it's definitely there. We also have a wired on the parka. I'm going to remove the iron talon. As you can see, it's wired here as well too. Looking pretty good. We can lift our leg up to 90 degrees. We do have thigh swivel. We have a double joint. We also have a boot swivel as well. And we still have our very nice ankle pivot. So design-wise, it looks really good, even with just a parka design. You can see the hood is wired as well too, just in case you can't see it. So I could wire it, design it very well. So we have a very good look at Doc and his gear. Next up, we have Yeti, who's a big boy right here. I'm gonna try to keep a little bit of distance on big boy so you can get as much in the frame as possible. We have this beautiful fur. It looks really good. We can lift our arms up. We do have a leg we can lift up. So on a single joint, our legs can rotate and pivot. Our head gets a lot of nice range, going left and right, going up and down as well too. So it looks really good. The arms are on a single joint as well. These big claw hands are really nice, but I will tell you this, please be very careful because they are sharp and they hurt. I've hurt myself a few times on those big boys. And as you can see here, this big body design is really nice for seeming like very monster. It gives you that horror element while also giving you, like, it's still a scary monster, but it just seems really cool. The posing on this guy is going to be nice. That gives it a nice silhouette. And I don't know, how do you embody, or how do you say you embody just big aura energy, but it's definitely there. I do like this design a lot. It's gonna bring a lot of flavor to a lot of photos. And side note, because my wife will murder me if I bring one in, I don't have hair anymore, but a brush can easily brush the hair. So Yeti has more hair than me. But this fur design is really nice, and it can be shown flowing and looking good. So showcasing those kind of things will go really well for those who take photos. It's going to be a really nice time. Oh, by the way, you do get a nice rotation here, and it has a inverted ball joint. It feels like, I can't tell with the fur, but as you can see here, looking pretty nice. Oh, Doc could fit right under and looking pretty cool. Now, let's sit down, talk about accessories. The first thing we're going to do is talk about Yeti's accessories. You will get 2 extra face plates. One of them is going to be the grit teeth version, which looks very awesome. The sculpt on this is absolutely phenomenal. I love the wash on it as well too. And the horns are a bit softer on the edge on all of them, but the claws are not. So please be aware. I cannot stress that enough. Next up, we have the Screaming Skull. This is probably my favorite one to be used. I really, really hope that there's like a bloody variant somewhere down the line, because stuff like this looks really, really good. And just add, I might just get an extra one just so I can paint it bloody. This looks really, really good. And then next up, here is the horn. Now, what's really cool about the horn is, we're gonna move Doc off to the side, right? Is that for Yeti has a light up feature. So I'm gonna turn my light down a little bit, right? So we can show off that function, because the horn has a magnet in it that will allow it to light up. So this is it with it lit up, and it works for all of the faceplates because you're just removing it behind the battery pack. This looks really, really beautiful, especially under low light. And then you can turn it off, turn it back on. So I'm gonna turn it off so we can save some, but the horn definitely does have a really nice design. Turn the light back up. Now we're gonna talk about Doc's accessories. Now we're gonna talk about Doc Nock's accessories, so let's get to it. One of the first ones I'm gonna start with is that you will get the Hades Inferno Grenade. You'll get 2 of these. I have them stacked in my hand. You'll get 2. You will also get 4 Icebreaker Grenades. Let's get some focus on that. So you'll get 4 of these. And these can be lodged in the web gear right here on the top right part of the chest. Let's get that focus on there. And I'm gonna stack all of it on them at the end, but you can see right there, you can stack it right there in the top right part. You will also get a knife. This can be stored right here. I'm gonna go back to focus on that, trust me. You will get an upgraded ferryman. That can be stored in the socket right there. Next up, you will get snow goggles. You will get the Iron Talon, which you guys saw earlier. This can also open and close. You will also get a wired version of the said Iron Talon. Very important. And this can be posed. As you can see, I've been posing it up. So you have options there as well too. You will also get a pair of ice axes. These can open up. So open up both so you guys can see. You will also get a karambit. This is double-sided, so you can actually fold this out. I love the colorway on this. You will get a grappling hook with rope. As you can see, I've prepared some. This also opens up. Real grappling hook stuff, right? Classic style stuff, okay? Next up, we're gonna talk about some more stuff. Oh, you will also get a trap here. Ooh, almost dropped something. You'll get your trap here. This is a spring-loaded trap, so it does close. Next up, you have your tracking device. And I know I left this back here, so let's talk about it. You will get an entrenching tool, which I'm going to call a shovel. But you can actually store things back here. And this folds out, that you'll see that I'll be able to just pull from behind. As you can see, there's things to log in. Let's fix that focus. As you can see, there's ding links and things to hang off of. We'll get to that in a second. But then we're gonna get back to our entrenching tool, the shovel. As you can see here, looks really, really good. I love it. And then now we're gonna talk about his handsets. Because I was so encompassed of what I was doing earlier, I forgot to talk about the snowshoes. Pretty important stuff. Again, we'll pop these on. But you know what? Because you may wanna see it now, these pop on very easy. Rotate up, slide in till you see it slides onto the peg. As you can see, you've got it just like that. Same for popping it off, you just reverse the motion. Now, as far as handsets go, you will get item holding hands. These can be held for your grappling hook, your rope, your Iron Talon, things like your Hades grenades, things like that. You get some open action hands. You will get salute / karate choppers, a fan favorite. You will get another set of character signature action hands for Arctic Doc. And you will get 3 sets of trigger hands. Here are the long extended ones to showcase. Oh, You know what? I forgot one other tool as well too. I'll get to that in a second. Here are your regular ferryman hands. And these ones I'm going to call trigger, not trigger, someone taught me this, trigger focus, where it's like, you know, you're having good, you know, you learned your weapon well and you don't have to hold your hand on the trigger. I forgot the word for it. But then we also have this nice firing tool. We have our rifle. I'm gonna call it an Arctic rifle, but the extended grip is for this. Place it on. So yeah. Dock is always ready. There's a porthole for effect parts as well too. Now, before we jump into size comparison, I'm gonna store some of the items on dock so you can see what that's like. I know you saw the entrenching tool, but this is wired, so you can pull that up. You can store the ferryman inside. So we have this for the ferryman. On our side here, we can store our ice axes. I'm just gonna show you an example of each one. If you want, you can store, I know you saw the knife earlier. We're gonna talk about our grenades here. Here is an area for grenades. I just wanna make sure you guys know what you're getting into in case you have any questions. Stuff like this is pretty important. Oop. And this is what the problem is with having no nails. So, but you know what I mean, because I have no nails, so I apologize for that. You saw the entrenching tool. Let's talk about doing the iron talon here in the back. And if you want for your snowshoes, you just arrive at the bottom porthole of the D-link, and then you go up and around and link in, and it stores right here on the backhand side. So I definitely wanted to showcase that. You can also store grenades here on the back wire as well too. But yeah, with all that being said, now let's jump into the size comparison. Hopefully I've helped you guys enough with knowing how to store things. Let's jump into the size comparison. All right, let's jump into the size comparison. The first thing I'm gonna do is showcase these guys next to Mosquash, the black mold. And as you can see, compared to the old Doc Knock, the Arctic Doc, so slightly bigger than the old guy. He's more than enough match for the black mold, and Yeti's even bigger. So that showcases that right there, right? Then we get a look up against Doc Knock, the monster who hunts monsters. A lot of part swapping I'm gonna be doing because I'm gonna have some fun, right? Next up, I figured this one would be a fun one. I threw in Mezco's Hellboy because I feel like why not? Here we are up against some other stuff. Here is a Mezco Conan, King Conan to be specific. And then if you want to talk about other toy lines, we have stuff here like a Black Series Obi-Wan. Let's fix those feet. We have a Jada Toys Guile. We have a 6-inch Spider-Man from Marvel Legends. We have Storm Collectibles Storm Arena Ryu. Then we will do Infantry 2.0 from Valaverse. Last but not least, it's the main man, Ichigo. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed the photos at the end. And as always, thank you guys very much. So as always, please be good, do good, drink your water, guys. Later.